salute, to my YouTube family, man. Welcome to the Ghost Regime, man. It's yours truly, Mike Askari, back at it, man. I ain't went live in a minute, been busy, taking care of my necessities, man. But I just want to get some quick thoughts on, you know, our Raiders, man. The season is fastly approaching. We got football back in, so we just wrapped up this game against the Cowboys, and I just want to address the elephant in the room, the quarterback situation. Now, we saw what Aiden gave us last year, and he really left us a product to be proud and optimistic about. And I know going into this off season, everybody was saying, let's imagine him with a full off season, man, to work with and get acclimated to, the script, the playbook, and X, Y, and Z, etc. This is the opportunity for it. This is the opportunity for it. But here, lo and behold, they brought in Minshew, which I don't disagree with because we have to have viable backup. But Aiden ended the season as the starter. He didn't do nothing to lose his job. He's a rookie. He came into an impossible situation and handled himself well. Aiden had my support from the Charger game forward. In lieu of Khalil Mack having a career day against Aiden that game, I believe that if that would have been DC or Hoyer or Garoppolo, who would have got treated the way Mack treated O'Connell in that first half especially, they would have been completely out of it. But yet O'Connell regrouped himself and still put us in a position to still win the game towards the end of that game. He grabbed me on that because he stayed in it. Now, I blame the last play of that game on Josh McDummy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? With all the time we had left on, and our running game going the way it's going, you want to have your rookie to throw the ball? Like, we just happened to have a coach who wasn't playing to win. So, but O'Connell could have won that game for us. He had me from that point forward. I'll believe it. He had us in every game. You know what I'm saying? In light of having an offensive coordinator that wasn't really an offensive coordinator, he showed us enough. Then just imagine him with a bona fide. Now, the opportunities now. This preseason, the man get one series to start. They gave him one series to start last game. Excuse me, against Minnesota. Then you brought in Minshew to rest. And he gave us Minshew. I'm not a hater of Minshew. It's just that O'Connell earned that QB1 spot for the Raiders. He showed us. Minshew is not going to top that. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe so, but I don't think O'Connell has gotten a fair shake. I don't think that he's gotten a fair opportunity. They brought him in for one series during that Minnesota game, and the rest is Minshew. Okay, this last one, they start Minshew. I'm thinking that they go do O'Connell the same way, give O'Connell the same thing they gave Minshew last time, but yet, it was pretty much the same shit. They start Minshew, you know what I mean? Then they bring in O'Connell to play with some of the starters and arrest backups. And the difference between O'Connell and Minshew, if you look at that, is that O'Connell is a clock killer, man. You notice that when the Raiders have the ball, that defense get to have a rest. He keeps the ball for a long time with his pinpoint accuracy. You know what I'm saying? And the lack of razzle-dazzle. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Minshew is more mobile than O'Connell is. So what? O'Connell is more accurate. Look at the time of possession that we have the ball with Minshew, when O'Connell has the ball versus when Gardner Minshew has the ball. The only knock on AOC that game, really in the preseason, was that pick, but he threw a touchdown before that. So if that interception was the difference between him and Minshew, okay, well Minshew did it fucked up more than that. I just know I hope Pierce is not using that as no excuse. You know what I'm saying? To start Minshew. Now, this is what T Beasley, what's up with my family though, man? Salute to you. This is what I believe happened. In fact, I'm about to let me see if I can see something. I'm about to mod you up, T Beasley. Alright, so I think this is what I think is about to happen with that. If the starter, right? I believe that the reason, if he is the starter, I don't think nobody really believed that Minshew is going to give us a full season. You know what I mean? It's kind of, neither one of these quarterbacks are too far ahead of each other. I tend to balance it out to AOC because Minshew has been in the league longer. You know what I mean? For a dude that's been in the league longer, if you can't manage to separate yourself from a second-year player, then I like O'Connell's upside more than Minshew's upside. If you take that mobility out of the equation, I don't think Minshew holds a candle to AOC in that respect. So I think that somewhere in that thought process is the belief that, okay, we're going to start the season out with Minshew. You know what I'm saying? Then when he fuck up, we can bring AOC in to do the rest. You know what I mean? Versus if AOC come in and he lays an egg, then you bring in Minshew. Now it look like a regression. So I can see that thought. But the problem with that is that the same thing, we basically doing the same thing we did last year. You know what I mean? When McDummy went Garoppolo, and Garoppolo did what he did, now you want to bring AOC in to play hero all over again. You doing the same shit. Let that dude start from start to finish. Let him start. Let him go through. It's like, why do y'all think that y'all can shield a quarterback from having their downfalls in the league? Let him go through his turmoil. You know what I'm saying? Let him grow with his team. Let them grow and gel together. You know what I'm saying? If either one of these quarterbacks is our future, I would say it's more AOC than Minshew. You know what I'm saying? You know, let these dudes grow together. It's like you holding that dude back. So that's my take on that. You know, I don't agree with making Minshew the QB1. I think that's sending the wrong message. I think, you know what I mean? I think it's a morale killer. Nobody might not say it, but I think it's a morale killer because from last season and now, that's the impression we was up under, man. You know what I mean? That this dude would get a full off season to train and to get used to the playbook and to get his shot now. Now here it is. Y'all got him doing something. Y'all doing something else. You know what I mean? Now Pierce should understand that as much love and momentum as he had coming into the season, you know, one fucked up move can end all of that motivation towards you. Now you can go from being loved to being hated. And once you lose that locker room, you don't want your players to feel like all of their love was misplaced. I'm telling you, as much as you love has a very thin line with hate. You know what I'm saying? They're very close twins. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, failure. I'm telling you, you don't want that. And we've had enough coaches to see that. But that's my take on the Raiders, man, in this upcoming season. I think that I don't know. I don't believe that Minshew is going to show us anything that we won't see from AOC. You know what I'm saying? Now each one of them are their own type of player. They got their own characteristics, but I just look at in the past we lost a lot of games because our defense was just too fucking tired at the end. The opposing team offense kept our team on the field, our defense on the field too long with no rest. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at that and I'm like, the quarterback situation. Aiden O'Connell has shown every time. Go look at the past 2 games. When that man has the ball, we go on 7-8 minute drives. We take them to half a quarter. Look how long it took for the Cowboys to get the ball back when Aiden O'Connell had the ball. You know how great that is? To have the ball for over damn near a fucking quarter, damn near the limit. That's what you want. You know what I mean? So why would you take it? Why would you put Minshew in when Minshew can't demonstrate that? You want to keep the ball with the momentum with the guy who can maintain possession. That's the objective. Who do you want to see on the field mostly? Your offense or your defense? Obviously, you want to see your offense on there. You know what I mean? Aiden O'Connell does that. We keep the ball longer when Aiden O'Connell was under center. That's just the facts. So, what y'all think about that? You know what I'm saying? For those of y'all that's tapping in, what y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? If y'all following this is, you know what I'm saying, my quick takes on the Raiders and, you know, in the upcoming season and the projected decision to make Gardner Minshew the starting quarterback over Aiden O'Connell. Do y'all agree with that if you follow the Raiders? You know what I'm saying? This is my take. I don't, and this is why I don't. You know what I mean? But who y'all rocking with? Who y'all think go do it? And why do you think they go do it? You know what I mean? So that's what we got going on. T Beezy, what's happening with you though? How you doing today? How's your weekend going? But I hope y'all also got a chance to check out the last few days. I had 2 interviews this weekend. I interviewed Verge, the great grandmaster. And today, about a couple of hours ago, I interviewed Ad Capone, the legendary rapper that's a part of the Bay Area group Totally Insane. You know what I'm saying? That was a dope-ass interview. Now, for whatever reason, I have an issue with my StreamYard. My StreamYard tend to glitch when I start my interviews for whatever reason. So like the first 8 to 7 minutes, you know what I'm saying, it kept kicking me out of the StreamYard and this, that, and the third, but we worked through it. We got through it, and the rest of the interview was dope. It was the same thing that with Verge, the Grandmaster. So when y'all watch the videos, please excuse the early glitches, you know what I'm saying? You might have to fast forward a little bit, you know what I mean, to get to the meat of the interview. But I want to figure out how I can edit my videos, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, just give y'all the, you know what I mean, the relevant parts of it, you know what I mean, to get around that. But, you know, I'm a work in progress. I'm new to this, and I'm only getting better at it, but I guarantee you I'm in this for the long run. You know what I mean? So the longer I'm in it, the better I'm going to get. I have no complaints, T Busy. I have absolutely no complaints. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm staying progressive. You know, doing what I'm supposed to, man. And, you know, I'll be back with y'all soon, man. That's all I can say. You know what I mean? But thank y'all. You know, throughout the season, I'm going to be doing a lot of hot takes on on the Raiders in the football. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have segments. I'm going to also be having panels on here. I'm about to start doing panels on YouTube, and we can discuss whatever community topics or sports topics or whatever y'all want to discuss. Leave me some comments. You know what I'm saying? Leave comments below. You know what I'm saying? To let me know what y'all want to discuss, man, and I will arrange it. You know what I'm saying? And make it happen. My only requirement as far as my panels is mandatory respect. You know what I'm saying? We don't do the disrespect. We don't do the, I'm not into none of that clout chasing ass content. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's plenty of channels y'all can do be clout. If you want to be a clout chaser, you can go do that. Here, my objective is just to build with the people, to build bridges. I'm from the Bay. I'm from West Oakland, man. The Bay Area is an area of bridges. We build bridges. That's what I'm about, building bridges, period. You know what I'm saying? We don't have enough of that. So that's what I'm on. You know what I mean? So if you're about that, then this is your channel. But sports-wise, this is make no mistake about it, man. It's the silver and black here, man. You know what I'm saying? I am silver and black as it get, man. Period. But I love football in general, so it is not a team in the NFL I can't talk about. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to talk some Warrior basketball, let's talk some Warrior basketball. Let's do that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all want to chop it up about, just let me know. But I'm back at it though, and I appreciate that. I'm glad to have T Busy as one of my newest members of the Mod Squad, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to T Bizzle though, straight up. You know what I mean? Y'all really gotta come right. You know what I mean? T Busy, go tighten your ass up, man. If you come in here tripping, man. You know what I'm saying? But, outside of that, if you're not following me, you can check me out. You can check me out on the gram at _ghost_regime_network. You know what I mean? Follow me on the gram on there. You know what I mean? To keep in touch with all the latest Ghost Regime news, everything concerning it. The merch, we're about to have the merch, y'all. We're about to have the merch coming out, man. The t-shirts will be out soon, and the other apparel, man. God willing, soon after that, I have I already got the prototypes for the sweatshirts, the hats, the beanies, etc. And yes, ladies, we do have pink, we do have purple, red, but the primary colors for our t-shirts is black. You know what I'm saying, with the gray or white writing. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted some videos on what the t-shirts is going to look like. So all that's interested, you know what I'm saying, leave me some messages, hit my DM, you know what I mean, leave me some messages, and we can arrange, you know what I'm saying, the order, you know what I mean, and go from there. But this shit real. The Ghost Regime apparel, you know what I'm saying, is here, man. And at first this shit started off as an idea, now it's reality, man. We really about to get to it, and I just appreciate all the support, man. I swear, man. It's like these last 4 years, man, it's been hell. You know what I'm saying? Losing my mother, losing my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? All of that. But nonetheless, though, it is what it is. But I appreciate y'all. I don't want to. I created this dialogue right here to be about the Raiders, so I don't want to stray too much off topic. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna end this one and probably start another one so we can talk about other things, though. But as far as the Raiders concerned, man, starting Minshew over Aiden O'Connell is going to be a mistake, I believe. Now, I can be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, man. I swear I hope I'm wrong. I don't want nothing more there for every player that down the silver and black, man, to shine and thrive, man. But I just believe that, you know what I mean, Aiden O'Connell needs to be given this opportunity to grow and develop. You know what I mean? And I want Antonio Pierce to succeed as a coach for the Raiders, man. You know what I mean? You know, loyalty is royalty in this case, man. You know what I mean? Minshew is probably going to always be a career backup, period. You know what I mean? That hasn't been the case. I mean, you know, Rich Gannon was a career journeyman until he got to the Raiders. Then he acted as. Now, I'm hoping that's the case. Best case scenario, Gardner Minshew turn out to be just like Rich Gannon was when we got him from Kansas City, man. You know, he came to the Raiders and acted an ass. And Rich Gannon, from then to now, is the best quarterback we've had in the last 30 years. You know what I'm saying? You know, the second best quarterback we had, of course, is Derek Carr. You know what I'm saying? Who gave us 8 or 9 good years. You know what I mean? But Rich Gannon won the most for us. He took us to most of Gregg County. We have not had a quarterback that did what Gannon has done for us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that Minshew, at best case scenario, proved to be, you know what I'm saying, another Rich Gannon type situation. If not, then we're doomed. It's either it's going to be that or we're doomed. You know what I'm saying? Or they bench his ass and Aiden O'Connell lives up to his potential, which I believe Aiden O'Connell is only going to get better. You know what I'm saying? I can't look at nothing about his game and say, oh, that man has gotten worse. No. Minshew was fucking up last game. He was fucking up. Aiden O'Connell came in gunning, pinpoint accuracy, getting that ball there, getting it there, getting the job done. The man took us on a long drive after he got that touchdown drive for us. Then he threw a pick. Then they took him out the game. So what? He threw an interception. Okay? It's preseason. He's going to throw a pick. Minshew is going to throw some picks. Minshew is known for throwing interceptions. You know what I mean? You want to nitpick on that alone? That's all he got. I mean, that's all. Aiden O'Connell, most of his body of work was in that last game, that drive. Them series he got to start, that was his body of work for the preseason. Prior to that, he only got one start in which he drove us down and it was a scoring drive. He drove us down all the way, I think, like 90-something yards. Drove us down all the way from our end of the field to the end of the field. Then, you know what I mean? And he put us in scoring position. Then they pulled him and put Minshew in afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at, if I'm going to look at that, I'm going to say Aiden O'Connell give us the most sustainability. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the defense, they stayed on the field for a while because we still haven't figured out how we can stop the run. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be a problem. We need to get that addressed. If they can't stop the run, the defense is going to be on the field for a long time. So, in between them finally getting our offense off the field, you know what I'm saying, and giving the ball back to our offense, of course, you're going to need your offense to hold the ball, man. Keep that ball for a minute, man. Aiden O'Connell does that. Minshew will take you 3 and out because the way he plays, you know what I'm saying, you know, they're going to come at his ass. Aiden O'Connell, they try to blitz him all the time. Everybody say Aiden O'Connell can't run, so they try to throw a blitz at him. But he's so quick with getting the ball out. That's like Tom Brady-ish. Tom Brady was a statue in the damn pocket too. He wasn't really known for his running like that, but he get that ball off quick. You know what I'm saying? Go look at the tape. The tape don't lie. Don't take my word for it. Go look at it and see for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Then come back and tell me I'm lying. You know what I mean? But other than that, you know, I ain't here, man. You know, If leave some comments below, man. If y'all got something y'all want to chat it about, we can dialogue on that. Again, for y'all want to follow me on the gram, is the underscore ghost underscore regime underscore network. Follow me on there. You can leave messages there. I'm gonna end this one. I'm gonna start a new one. I got something else I want to touch on. As far as this Tupac situation, I got a few thoughts I want to share on that. So, stay tuned.